This is an envelope. An envelope is usually sent by mail, which is carried out of the US by the United States Postal Service, or USPS. The USPS delivers mail using its fleet of over 230,000 vehicles. This is a computer. A computer can send an email, and the USPS isn't needed for this because, well, it's delivered via the internet. And finally, this is a missile. A missile is usually meant to cause death and destruction, not deliver mail. Or is it? The idea of sending mail via rocket first came from a poet. Heinrich von Kleist, he was the poet, suggested firing artillery shells, basically cannonballs that aren't balls, filled with letters. In the second half of the 1800s, some tried this out in Tonga, an island nation in the Pacific, but surprise, it really wasn't reliable. Turns out stuffing letters into a cannon and blasting it in the direction of where you want it to go doesn't really work. Who knew? As the 19th century came to a close and the 20th began, more and more people began looking into rockets to deliver mail. Before planes, mail had to be carried by land and boat, which often took days to reach its destination. In February of 1931, Friedrich Schmiedel launched a remote-controlled rocket that carried 102 letters, almost 2 miles or 3 kilometers away, and he continued doing small-scale experiments like this until 1935, when the Austrian government banned the possession of explosives, which included rockets. North of Schmiedel, in Germany, Gerhard Zucker did the same. A continent away, in India, Stephen Smith conducted at least 80 experiments with rocket mail from 1934 to 1944, and in 1992, the Indian government honored him with a stamp. So, you've seen rocket mail. Enter the United States. Rockets weren't good enough for the good old US of A. They upgraded to missiles. Yep, the USA decided to use missiles to send mail. In 1959, the US Navy fired a nuclear-capable Regulus cruise missile from the USS Barbaro. Where was this missile headed? Naval Station Mayport in Florida. Why would the US Navy launch a nuclear-capable cruise missile at Florida? Well, the nuclear warhead on the missile was replaced with 2 mail containers. It was a mail missile. 22 minutes after the missile was launched, it landed at Naval Station Mayport in Florida, and the mail was sorted and sent where it needed to go. The US Postmaster General at the time, Arthur Summerfield, said that this was, quote, of historic significance to the peoples of the entire world, and said that, quote, before man reaches the moon, mail will be delivered within hours from New York to California to Britain to India or Australia by guided missiles. We stand on the threshold of rocket mail. The US military reminded him that missiles were also really expensive, and that there are better ways to deliver mail than literally launching missiles. The idea of missile mail missed its target, and it failed to leave an impact over the long term. So, that's missile mail. If you liked the video, then be sure to subscribe and like. Thank you for watching Explained. New videos once a month.